Do 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 do. Putting down some tokens cause I wasn't ready. Do do.
Can I do a survival roll to use this rib cage here to make a makeshift shelter for us and build a fire in it?
Yeah, I want you to be a bit more descriptive in how you go into that, and I won't make you roll to see how good it is. Like, tell me, get more into detail on how you craft this little shelter for you and everybody, and if I like it, I won't make you roll for it. You guys got a shelter for today.
Okay. Me and Tammy are going to clear all the snow out from underneath these ribs. Then we're going to go around and collect, like, big leaves like these here.
Mm-hmm.
And then we're going to kind of use them as a barrier. And then we're going to pack snow around it from the outside. So we're kind of making an igloo with a big leaf separator between the ribs and the snow. And I'm just going to keep piling the snow on it until it is like a dome. And then over here where I'm at is where I'm going to make the entrance. And I'm going to put a fire right here where Tammy is. So that way this whole backside's open towards the, I guess, the neck part of the spine or whatever.
Okay.
So that we get like an inward thing for the fire. Just to make a little nook for us to kind of chill in that's warm enough for us to be out here while she's doing the thing. Not gonna last forever, but gonna
Okay, we'll say
do the trick.
that takes you. Roll me 2d10.
D10 is just another way to say roll D100.
That's going to take you almost 20 minutes, but you will have it. In that time, Onuris will offer her, like, the stuff in her cart, if should you need any minor tools and stuff like that. However, she doesn't help you because she's busy making jackets.
Yeah, I don't need help. I got Tammy.
Cool. That's right. You sure do. That cutie little sweet pig. While he's doing that, what are you guys doing?
First of all, I'll let Jeff take over in 2 seconds, but I just would like to scratch my head and wonder how Tammy can do anything with no opposable thumbs. And then I put away my sword, then realize I don't have opposable thumbs.
Almost let my drink go.
Oh gosh, I'm so sorry.
That's okay. That's great.
Go ahead, Jeff. What are you doing as Gil was figuring this out?
You have
Clatter,
literal
at this
spirit
point,
fingers.
will look at Gil scratching his head and then realize that Gil doesn't have thumbs, and he'll go, huh. It's too cold to be doing shit. And so he will, like, find any type of, like, fabric that he found in the cart and just kind of, like, nestle underneath it and be like, this is nice. While, like, petting the back of his bird.
Okay. While you're sitting there, you can kind of see as Onuris goes to make these coats. Go ahead and roll me. Let me think here.
Because I think while he's sitting there, like,
actually, if you just give me a crafting check.
Cool.
Just roll crafting for me.
Oh no!
Uh-oh. First one.
Making jackets, not your forte. So you kind of can't help your mom move faster. It is going to.
He's kind of watching her like, looks good.
Yep.
You made a hobo jacket.
You have no way to anticipate. You've never seen a jacket made before. This is extremely alien to you, so you couldn't really anticipate what she would go to like grab next or what her next move is going to be. She is making nice coats though, so you know you are cheering her on. You are cheering her on. She says, "Oh, thank you, sunshine. This is going to be so warm once it's done."
Could I?
Yeah,
No, sorry. Go ahead.
Go ahead, Kevin.
I just would like to get elevation, and go up here, if I can, to just scout the area.
You scout in the area.
I will scout the area with elevation. if I
Cool. That.
can.
With
as I
elevation?
I'll like climb up to this rock, assuming it would give me elevation. But as I pass Clatter, I will tell them, you look a little chill to the bone there, and then I walk away. Proud of my joke.
And Clatter, at that remark, Clatter will kind of look down at his hands and go, "Oh no, my skin's gone." Ah, fuck you.
I am laughing though. Do I need to do a time check or something?
I would like you to do a perception check
Perception.
while you scout the area.
I have proficiency. 11. 11 is what I.
No, you don't.
It's still proficiency. It's +6 on that sucker. I rolled low. My passive is better, probably.
Alright.
I don't know if that works here. Is there passive? No, there's no passive perception.
Well, I want to say, in Pathfinder, there's a thing called taking a 10, right, babe?
Oh, let me look at the thing.
That's what I
So,
heard.
I want to say you take 10 minutes to do something to lower the DC. And, or maybe more than 10 minutes, but you
Yeah, they have
kind of
take 10
more
or take 20.
hyper-focused in a allotted amount of time to lower the DC of something.
So,
That's not necessarily combat related, you know what I mean?
could I have sent my bird to assist Gil in looking around?
You absolutely can.
Cool. And Clatter will kind of be petting his bird and be like, "Oh, all muscle, no brain." And he'll kind of like scrunch like the beak, like underside of the beak, and be like, "Be a deer and go help him."
Do you want me to roleplay the bird, or would you like to roleplay the bird? I guess it's your guys' familiars. What would you like?
I don't know what I have to roll for him, so go ahead.
He doesn't. When you're giving the help action, they don't really have to roll. They're helping. You know what I mean? Which in turn lowers the DC for whoever was rolling, who already had it lowered, because like they said, they were like scouting, they were actively trying to perceive things. So like taking that time to be descriptive, making sure you're telling me you're trying to get to a vantage point, but something that's like reachable. Like you said you were just gonna kind of go to this rock, which seemed like an easy climb, but you weren't really going for trees. So I have an idea of what I can describe to you and tell you.
Are there some trees that I could peek out from? I don't really know how
sure,
it would be. Like I figure like a Poppet, given their directions, I could be anywhere on that tree and all I would see was leaves. But you could tell me different.
Because it's snowing, the trees are kind of slippery. Give me I'll take athletics or acrobatics when it comes to climbing trees, however you choose to do it.
Pure strength. Wait, can I roll it though? Why can't I roll it though?
You have your choice of a 30-foot tree or a 60-foot tree. How high do you climb? And what tree do you pick?
It will definitely be the 60-foot tree, but for some reason it won't let me click on it. It's like I honestly do not know.
Being able to click the word acrobatics under your
Yeah.
proficiencies or
Yeah.
athletics, and then a little box should pop up, and then at the bottom there should be
I
a
see.
rectangle that says roll.
Rectangle.
A button.
Well, yeah, it's just blanked out for some. It's like, and it also says initiative for some reason. I don't know why. It says initiative. What the hell is happening?
Click on the hand, or did you click on the drop-down box in the initiative window?
I'm on the drop-down box.
Yeah,
Trying to
leave
put
that at
athletics.
perception.
Well, the perception
no.
one is a top of it.
All right, so I'm gonna leave that there.
Mhm.
Am I sharing my screen? Perfect. Okay, so I'm gonna direct you to my screen real fast. When it comes to initiative, your perception, and how quickly you, unless specified otherwise, you're gonna use perception to get into initiative and tell like how fast you react and are able to
Gotcha.
get into.
But how did I
the
do it
fray,
to make the rolls? The
But
other ones.
to get to this page, you're gonna need your proficiencies. So you're gonna click the tab that has the hand in it.
Hand.
So there's character, actions, inventory, spell
Okay.
casting, crafting, proficiencies.
Oh, and I
Under
can just click it from
proficiency,
there. Oh, I've been doing it wrong this entire time. Fuck me.
it's okay. That's okay.
God
It's
damn.
brand new. This is session 0. You know what I
Yeah,
mean? You're
I get it.
literally learning. No faults yet.
No faults yet.
After I think, I'm just kidding. After I think you guys got the hang of it, though, I'm gonna start throwing you curveballs.
Uh-oh. Okay. I did a 20,
Perfect.
dirty 20.
Beautiful. Because you rolled a 20, I'm not gonna have you roll to climb back down.
Cool.
So you can role play at your leisure, but as you climb,
I mean, I was gonna climb back down. I was gonna grab at the bird, the bone bird, and I was gonna glide it down, saying, "Where we dropping, boys?" And then if I
Oh my
took
God.
full damage, I can mitigate it because I am a unbreakable goblin, which means that I reduce the fall damage as though it was halved.
nice.
So I fear
You're
no
a
height.
sturdy toy.
Yeah. What do I see at 60 feet?
You climb all the way to the top. I was just gonna ask, how high do you climb?
Yeah, 60 feet. I go all the way. It just looks like 30 feet to me.
You do see. Do you see where I'm pinging? Way at the bottom. Well,
Okay.
basically, I should just do this, like south, basically
Yeah.
south of you, but way down here. Way to the south of you, past this frozen river, you are able to see beyond the forest that there is a road that leads to a small settlement, and way beyond that, not way beyond it, but it's still beyond it, you know, seems to be some sort of larger settlement.
Okay.
Way off in the distance. I would take survival or nature to judge how how long of a trip that is from glance.
Survival or nature? Okay. Here's a survival roll at 15.
I think that your house is created. The time has gone by. You guys now have a small shelter with which to keep warm, and with that survival check, you can determine that it is about 3 hours to that smaller settlement, but probably more like a day to that larger one beyond it.
And then I do the whole where we dropping boys
You
on the bird.
you try to ride the you go to ride the bird down.
I glided down. I glided down.
I'm gonna ask the owner of the bird how the bird would react to attempted to be used as a glider before I have you make those rolls.
I think at first the bird's like, because I can see through the bird's eyes, can I?
You had a flash of it for a moment, but it was more... Actually, let me take a look at familiar. I'm not sure. I think you need a feat to have a psychic connection, but this was what I did earlier actually was a little bit of role play for your character to develop that familiar bond. Yeah, that bond.
Okay, because I was gonna say, because if I can't, then it'll still react the same. It'll like kind of like grab his arm, like, yeah, let's go, and it'll get him closer to the ground, and then it'll just be like, yeah, fuck this, and just drop him.
Yeah,
So
I let go
yeah.
a little sooner than everyone would feel comfortable with. But at 10 feet, it does nothing to me. So I'm just gonna be like, oh, okay, I'm good.
Yeah, like the bird will start coming down with him and just be like, nope, I'm done with this.
Would the bird drop him or attempt to drop him before 10 feet or around 10 feet?
I think it'd be more around 10 feet.
Okay.
If not, maybe a little bit higher, but not like, he wouldn't drop him at like 20 feet.
You land with a sturdy thud in the snow, taking no damage.
I power pose and look up and say, there's a settlement. Hold on. 3 hours away. Or the big one, 1 day away. Probably. I don't know how fast I am in this form. I just look at my fingerless form. Holy shit. Whose mansion is this?
Onuris doesn't hand anyone in particular a coat, but sets one finished jacket down.
Grabs the jacket.
I think Clatter will kind of look at the jacket and be like, here you go, Gil. And like hold it out to him.
Oh yeah, I would grab it.
And then would look at Onuris and be like, can you make it match the, and he'll kind of like gesture to his clothing and be like, motif.
She nods and looks down to what she's currently making, and it kind of doesn't match the current motif, and she looks over. She's like, I suppose I could try to make them match, and has like some pattern laying already, but just kind of adds some stuff so that it matches kind of
a little bit better.
Yeah, at least a little bit better for Morris, and then the final product will be a very nice coat. But you guys don't really have to add the clothing on or the weight. You just have protection from the elements.
I look like the kid from A Christmas Story with my puffy jacket.
And he is a cutie.
Now imagine
She
him tiny.
is still making those other 2 jackets, but while she's making those other 2 jackets, you all were informed of some settlements. You have a sick-ass pad that was just made, though.
I think Clatter will look at Morris and be like, looks quaint.
Oh, it is quaint. The good thing about this is it'll stay like just at freezing in here. So at least we won't get colder than that.
Only freezing.
Yeah, right.
Well, I mean, the closer to the fire you get, the warmer you're gonna get. But back here, in the back,
Did you start a fire?
I mean,
in
the
there?
hotter there's a fire up by the top of by the not plant side.
Okay,
over
I'm
here.
right next to the
Right.
fire.
It's where Tammy is at. There's a fire.
I touch the fire every once in a while, and I laugh.
So you're currently trying to set yourself on fire. Got it.
There's a lot of water around.
Frozen.
I would like to make a snowball and then toss it to Clatter to show him how frozen a snowball is.
Clatter will like see it coming and just kind of move out of the way like,
Will
No.
ya? Will ya? Do I need to make an attack roll, DM?
I mean, could go against reflexes.
Alright, fine.
Maybe athletics versus reflexes.
Okay. Roll athletics.
give me 2 seconds. I'm letting the dog go.
21.
Oh God, are reflexes based off of dex?
Probably.
I think
God.
so.
Oh God.
Oh, you forgot you're a spellcaster. All you have is your spellcasting in your brains.
Yeah, he's not a dexterous person. He's a very much so like.
Who knows? You might just nat 20 that sucker.
Even if I nat 20, it'll still be a 19.
I mean, it's a nat 20 though.
Oh no.
A nat 20 is a success
Yeah.
in many regards.
Yeah, nat 20 would be an auto success.
Dang, so I really rolled just above your DC. I mean, your possible chance of success for this, other than the crit. That's great.
While we wait for the dog to go potty,
I'll be by the fire.
whether the snowball hits or lands, while that's kind of going on, Onuris is still making jackets. You have made your fort. What are you doing in it? Just kind of hanging out?
Chilling in it, not by the fire because I don't want to burn to death. So I'm warm enough back here to not die, but I don't want to go be by the fire because I'm scared of it. So me and Tammy are just gonna kind of hang out, contemplate what the is going on with our weird new doll life, and then see what my siblings are gonna want to do. Once they eventually figure that out. But until then, I'm just gonna chill with Tammy.
Oh my gosh, it is literally 1 degree Fahrenheit.
You said I have to roll a reflex roll?
Yes.
There was so much snow on the map, I couldn't find my my mouse.
Yeah, no, Clatter takes the snowball right to the face.
I don't think I went for the face. It probably hit you like on your arm or something. Like,
Yeah, like as he goes to like move, I think he would have like moved into it and been like, "Oh, thanks."
Not frozen,
And
see?
then pick it up and vault it again and throw it right back again.
okay. So is it my turn to do a reflex save?
Yeah, we will do athletics versus reflex.
Yeah. That's funny.
Oh,
Oh, fuck.
I somersault out the fucking way.
Yeah, no. He doesn't even make it to you. He just kind of like throws it weakly, like, eh.
I don't even move.
It's just like, yeah, fuck this.
I see it fall. You see my head follow it. I'm like, oh, okay.
Ooh, I wonder, can I actually... Hmm.
Potato chips.
I will bring the jacket that I'm wearing to Morris and say, if you're not gonna be by the fire here, use this one.
So, technically, since we're objects, can I technically lift him?
You can lift anything, not even it doesn't have to be an object.
Yeah. You can. If they don't want to be lifted, there's gonna be some counter rolls.
Yeah, that's it.
Okay, cool. I'm going to use this.
Who are you trying to lift? Question.
You're at.
No, prestidigitation cannot lift a creature. I think.
Just magic plus your damage.
And what you're looking for is mage
I think
hand.
Yeah, it's not a. It's a utility spell. So if you were trying to lift him, that's not gonna work. Even though he's an
by a
object.
fire. You could make the prestidigitation flow and blow towards me, and I'd catch fire.
That's
That's
Does
a cool.
his jacket have a hood?
I removed the jacket.
Damn it!
I still have like cloth on. I am made out of cloth still.
I think she gave me a coat too.
No, she's making the second one right now. But
Speaking of, I was gonna say the second one is finished. She's working on the third. Doesn't really stop working. She just slows it down. But the second jacket's done, and it looks like it's more geared towards to match your outfit, Morris.
Oh yeah, I'll take it.
I'll take mine back.
Cool. If he's by the fire, I'm gonna kind of like make it just a little bit more than what he was attempting.
You broke up there for me. What'd you say?
Since I can use the prestidigitation to like, I was going to make it kind of blow the fire a little bit harder towards you, just to singe you just a little bit.
So what happens, Jim? This prestidigitation is different from the 5e one. Now that I'm reading it, this shit is completely different. I did not know you could lift something. And
Yep.
I am not
You
an unattended
can.
object. Please and thank you.
Right. Even though he is kind of an object, it is like a being, and you kind of can't lift, clean. You can clean his clothes, but you cannot lift them.
This prestidigitation is weird.
Okay, can I lift his sword?
It's not
It
unattended.
is not unattended. It is like sheathed. He's got it on him.
Can I blow the fire to make it burn him a little bit?
Make it warmer.
Give me an Arcana roll. I'll say that if that Arcana roll is over 19, I'll have him make a reflex save
Let's fucking go.
against whatever you roll for him to not catch fire.
So fucking close.
It's shy. But it is close enough that you see that the fire does like start to get close enough to warm you
I embrace it.
and like tickles some of the finer fibers in your mechanics a little bit.
Whoa. It's getting hot in here, huh?
Speaking of hot in here, I am going to say that last jacket is finalized and you all have a cutie coat that'll help you endure the elements of the outside. Onuris then kind of stands and claps her hands of like, you know how like job well done kind of, you know, all right. Well, don't you all look proper?
And Clatter, getting his coat, will hug his mom. Like, properly.
She'll go and hug you back and say, "Oh, my sweet baby, I'm so lucky to have such grateful children." Oh, beautiful, you've made yourselves a sweet little home. Did you make it big enough for a medium-sized creature for her to like get in there, or just for like you guys?
Those bones look big.
Yeah, those bones do look kind of big. I'll say, I'll allow it. There's enough room for her. She would park her cart just outside and move to enjoy the cutie little house that you made and say, "Oh, this is so great. My children are so smart and crafty. They all have such big personalities. I love you all so much. You make me so happy and proud."
She's saying that as Gil just keeps putting his hand in the fire. Ow. Ow. Ow.
So happy and proud. She, let's see here. She would say, "The wall of Verlaka." Oh, right, I have a note. I wrote it down. Said, "Well, we're about 4-ish miles from the nearest town. It's a small village called..." I should have pulled it up before I started speaking so that I had it ready, or put it in the note that I had prepared. Son of a bitch. Where did I put it? There it is. Do. Putting down some tokens 'cause I wasn't ready.